What's up, guys? I'm back with another pop-up little tidbit for the mind for you guys. Okay, so I know last video I talked to you about the blind guy, and I've been really like stuck on this story in my head because of the content that it provides for us as far as belief, as far as faith, as far as changing our lives. So I want to point you guys out to another healing where Jesus healed the blind man, but it wasn't the healing that really got me. It was the blind man's actions, his faith, that really got me. And while we're talking about this, what I want you to think about is where the term blind faith came from, because to me it comes from these two parables that Jesus had where he healed the blind men. And in the first one, we talked about the blind man's faith, how because he already believed that Jesus could heal him, so when Jesus asked him, "What is it you want from me? Do you believe that I can do this for you?" And the blind man said, "I want you to heal my eyes." And Jesus told him, "Go on, your faith has restored you." I want to point you out to another point in that before I get to what I wanted to talk about originally, is even before Jesus asked the blind man, "What is it you want from me? What is it you believing that I can do for you?" It says when Jesus was walking past the blind man got louder. The other people were trying to tell him to quiet down, but the blind man got louder. And what I just want to point out there is that the blind man didn't let everybody else keep him down. He didn't let other negativity keep him down. He didn't let the words that other people said keep him down. Matter of fact, when it got harder, when it got tougher, he got bolder, he got braver, he got louder, because he knew his blessing was right there. He knew his blessing was right there. All he had to do was confirm it. That's all he had to do. That man did not stop. His faith drove him to a place nothing else could. His faith drove him to healing. His faith drove him to answers. Now, in the other blind man healing story that I want to point out to you, comes from John 9. And it starts with, I want to say, verse 8. Now, grant you, you don't have to be a super Christian to understand where I'm coming from on this. I'm not a super Christian, but look at this man's faith. Look at how faith transformed this man's life. In John 9, 8 through 9, it talks about when, after Jesus, mixed the mud in his spit, and he put it on his eyes and told him, go bathe in the river called Sin and wash, and he would be clean. He came back to his hometown, and the people in his hometown couldn't even recognize him. They said, "Is this the same guy that used to be on the side of the road begging? Is this that same guy?" And some of them, they believed him. They believed him. Now, this is the part of the story that I really want you to bite your teeth into, that I really want you to sink into. Is some of them said, "Oh, that's him." Some of them said, "Oh, that's not him. It only looks like him." Now, this is the point I want to make. Look at how much his faith transformed this man's life, to the point to where the people around him didn't recognize him. They said, "Isn't this the same man that used to be on the side of the road begging? Isn't this the same man we always seen down on his behind, down on his luck? Isn't this the same man that always needs help?" But look at him now. Look at him now. He's walking the same. He's moving the same. He's talking the same, but he's different. He's different. Faith transformed this man's life. And what I want to also point out to you guys, where I said the blind faith comes in that you got to have the blind man's faith. That's something that I'm implementing into my life, that I'm trying to get going better, is the blind faith. These blind men had nothing to go off of. Nothing. Life wasn't going well for them. They didn't already have a blessing in their back pocket. But they had their belief, they had their mindset that Jesus could heal them. So what is your mindset? What is your belief in attacking life and how you want to live life? What type of person you want to be? How you want to accomplish your goals? Do you have the blind man's faith? Do you have blind faith that you can get there? That your faith is powerful enough to transform your life? Do you have that? If you don't have that, I want to encourage you to get it. And it's this simple. It's this simple as saying, I'm going to believe. And I'm going to take the image, the mental image that I have in my head. I'm going to treat it like fact. I'm going to act as though it may be. Let your faith transform your life. Whether you be a Christian, Buddhist, Taoist, Muslim, it doesn't matter. Everybody can believe. Everybody can have faith. Let your faith transform your life.